Welcome to Get Your Popcorn Ready. It's your host.
It's your hatch. Oh,
It's your hatch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Get Your Popcorn Ready. It's your host, Hatch, and your boy,
T.O.
in the building.
Be sure to subscribe on the Himalaya app or wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to swipe up and subscribe and share all those S's. Remember those 3 S's. Swipe up, subscribe, and share.
Why? Because sharing is caring. That's right. On Get Your Popcorn Ready. Today we have a guy, Keenan Allen, coming in the building.
Los Angeles Chargers.
LH. Is it just LA? I think you can't even say Los Angeles. I think it's just LA Chargers.
Really?
I think it is.
Oh, the LA Chargers?
Because it's Los Angeles Rams.
It can't be the Los Angeles Chargers?
I don't think so. I think it's LA Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. So somebody give us that info.
Oh,
somebody,
wow.
shoot us, let us know if we're getting that
I
wrong.
didn't know.
But yes, coming to the show today, Keenan Allen, 3-time Pro Bowl. Last 3 years, made it to the Pro Bowl. Going on his 8th year as a wide receiver for the LA Chargers. Used to be San Diego Chargers. Again, I put him in my top 5 in the NFL right now as receivers. Okay. And I think we can go. Let's make a list today. Right? Let's go over, try to make a list today. See who his top 5 is today.
I know my top 3, 4. That would be Julio, AB.
You can't put AB in there anymore though, because we don't know if he's gonna play though.
He's not out of the league yet completely. They haven't banned him from the league yet, so he
close.
Well, close is only
close.
good in horseshoes.
DeAndre,
DeAndre
Hop, right?
Yep. And then I throw Odell in there, and Mike Thomas.
There it is. That's all right. We're gonna see if he agree with you. We're gonna see when he come on.
That's a pretty solid
but
list.
you know you just didn't put him in there though.
Well, I mean,
so if you take AB out, Keenan is now in your top 5. Is that fair?
I'll insert.
That's why I don't want AB in there. Keenan, I'm trying to put him in my top 5, young fella.
But you got to think about. A lot of people don't really know who Keenan Allen is. It's just like you. Nobody really knows who you are.
Wow. You hear that? You hear it, my man?
Nobody knows who you are, Hatch.
You know what? King of the jungle, though.
What jungle?
Hey.
What jungle?
Is the lion the smartest of the jungle? No. Is he the biggest of the jungle? No.
So what
is the lion the tallest of the jungle? No. But when he comes into the jungle, everybody know he is king. So yes, you have more Twitter followers.
Okay.
Yes, you have more Instagram followers. But when I come up in this piece, I am king.
That's all right. You be the
hear me roar.
You can be the lion. I'll be the elephant. Y'all can't fuck with the elephant, boy. Y'all can't fuck with no elephant, boy.
I'm trying to hear all that.
Can't fuck with no elephant.
Popcorn Ready coming on next. Yeet.
Welcome to Get Your Popcorn Ready podcast show. We got our man, Keenan Allen in the building.
What's happening? Get to talk some football today, man. About time.
I'm a basketball guy. I don't know what you guys do.
No.
I'm a basketball guy that played football.
We done been in the celebrity games together. I seen him going.
You already know. So you game recognized games.
Okay. Not how many times did he shoot? How many times did he pass the ball?
Oh.
How about that?
Minimal.
See, you ain't a player. You can't be selfish.
He was going for the MVP.
You can't do that. You can't do
but
that.
That's what me and Kobe do. We shoot.
Stop putting you and Kobe in the same sentence.
What does this say, man?
There is no we.
Dear basketball.
There is no we.
What are you talking about? We. That's what me and Kobe.
There
we
is
shoot.
No we. See this guy?
We shoot, dog.
Anyway.
Hey, he shoot. He passed a little bit. You know what I mean? Play above. He play above. No, we play above the rim, dog.
Come on, now. You play. No, you can't even.
First of all,
no.
He's seen it. He's seen it for himself. I ain't really got to talk about this. This is his time. This is his show.
Anyway, so let's go back a little bit to high school, man. Like I said, when's your first dunk in high school then?
Oh, I dunked in middle school, I think.
All right, so always an athlete, right?
Big athlete. I dunked summer going into high school, I think it was.
Okay,
man, that's crazy.
So you from Greensboro, right? North Carolina. What made
you? Real hoopers at?
The real. Okay. What made you come out to the West Coast for college? Then how'd that process?
Wait, what? What a real hoop was that?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Tell them who from there. Tell them who from.
So many. Chris Paul, we start there.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, that's
check.
best
Chris
point
Paul.
guard ever, right? Yeah, absolutely. MJ.
Check.
Yeah, should I say anymore? Okay,
We're gonna end it right there. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
But hey, but next time you start that list with MJ, don't
Yeah,
you?
that was my bad.
Okay,
My bad.
But yeah, how the recruiting process, go to get you out to California to play college?
So I was actually committed to Alabama to play free safety, and my brother was already in college at the time at University of Buffalo.
Okay.
And Turner Gill actually transferred from their school with the Kansas, and he wanted to transfer as well. And Jeff Tefford.
Tefford, yeah.
Big quarterback coach, had a lot of great guys with him. And at the time, I was just like, hey, bro, wherever you want to go, I'm good with it.
Nice.
Just my mindset, and I think I'm gonna make it out. So
right,
we can go wherever.
So what was how many? Nowadays they have stars and all that. When we was coming out, there was, I don't even know if 5-star was a thing, but media was a big thing when you was coming out. What? How many stars did you have?
I was 5-star.
5-star, okay. Okay.
Dang,
number 1
5-star?
free safety in the nation.
That's
Okay.
that's what I'm looking at this
So
stuff.
what made you switch positions then?
The Army All-American game,
Okay.
played only free safety.
Yeah.
Didn't touch the ball at all. I was like, nah, this ain't
This
it.
ain't it.
Ain't no way I'm helping
Right?
the team. I can't be
Playmaker,
helping
baby.
the team. I need the ball.
Need the ball in your hands.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I need to play off.
Well, you got to be a ball hawk. Maybe you weren't as good as a defensive guy
It's
as
just
you
going
were.
away from me, man.
Oh,
Away
man, you
from
played
me.
free
They had me,
safety.
but I was at strong safety. I'm in the box. They had me
Okay.
dropping hook curl.
Right.
Like, man,
Use
first
the
of
strong
all,
side.
I'm uncomfortable
Right.
playing hook curl. I can't see what's behind me.
Right.
I don't like it. So let me get the ball.
Okay.
Let me
yeah.
get the
Yeah.
ball, please.
Hey, every
Seems like
receiver
you
want
made-
the ball.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
you made a great choice.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you got you get the Cal. So when did you cross over? Like you came in as a freshman, you started playing receiver. How'd that go?
As soon as I got there, play receiver.
Mhm.
I got there a little bit early, not spring ball, but a little bit earlier than training camp.
Right,
got to be
like
with
that June
Marvin
camp.
Jones, Jeremy Ross, them boys.
Mm-hmm.
Marv really just took me under his wing, taught me the offense, and once we started fall camp, I was on go.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Who was y'all's quarterback at Cal at that time?
Kevin Riley.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Kevin
You can
Wright.
throw a little bit to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
So
was
let's say
solid.
you're freshman, sophomore, junior. So you only spent 3 years, right? You didn't, go your senior year. So when did you know in college you're like, okay, I'm pretty good. I can make it to the NFL.
After my sophomore season.
Okay.
Just kind of went crazy. Me and Marv, we think we both went 4,000.
Mhm.
I had I don't want to get too crazy. I think I had 8 to 9 touchdowns.
Yeah. Okay.
And all big games was against the big teams: USC, Oregon, Washington.
That always helps.
Them was all the big games, 150 plus against them boys. I'm like, man,
Oh man,
I think it's time.
man, you a pretty good receiver in college.
You know,
Better than me. I ain't telling lie.
So yeah, you was
might-
a third rounder too.
Yeah,
right?
third
T was a
rounder,
third
yeah.
rounder. Yeah.
Man, with all those numbers, against those big schools.
Yeah.
So what made what?
Oh, but tell them about you. Well, you got injured.
I got injured.
Oh, that's what I was about to-
Junior
Yeah.
season, ninth game of the season, got injured. PCL
Mhm.
tore it. So
So that
I
made
guess they a
that's
little
so
scared.
yeah, that's so
Yeah.
crazy, man. How an injury can make you drop
Oh,
in
yeah.
the draft.
Yeah, I was actually the number 1 receiver on the board at the time,
Wow.
and still then I got picked. I think
But that's a
like
big
12th
drop.
receiver.
But that's a big drop though to think you can go like from first to second round to like third round.
I'm watching it. I'm devastated looking at this stuff. I'm like, man, what's up, man?
So going right exactly. So
I'm
so,
still good,
what's
man.
going on?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So knowing that obviously you recovered from the PCL injury, I know in your mind you're like, okay, you're going to be 100%. But then it's that's what these teams do. General managers, owners, if they're not going to, they don't want to pay you that money. They feel like they can get a bargain, which I'm sure they did. Getting you going from like top rounds in the first or second round, then down to a third rounder. How did that? Going into the draft, obviously you got drafted by the Chargers. Did you go into the season with kind of a chip on your shoulder?
Absolutely. I wanted to make all of them pay.
Yeah.
They gonna pay for this. I'm about to show y'all what's really going on. I still got it.
Right.
Right, rookie of the year.
Just kept playing with that chip. Yeah.
All rookie team, all that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was balling. So let me go back to when, like I said, that when you got injured, right? That's probably the first time in your life you was like, "What's going on?" Right? A little bit of all my dreams are shattered. Like how'd you feel when that was going on?
Just keep fighting. Really. Just didn't want to give up. Didn't want to let anybody down. Still. It did happen. I only missed 3 games, 2.5 games. So I still felt good about everything. Still felt good about going to the NFL. Still wanted to come out early. Still thought the resume was solid. And then after that, it was just the rehab process of getting back to where I was. And just making sure that I did everything that I could do.
So when you was rehabbing, you was like, I gotta have it. Because again, it's the first time you've ever been injured.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like at that point of your career, first time, it's like, what if I'm not working hard enough? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm not doing what it takes to be in the NFL now? Like all those things would kind of be scared, you know, a scary moment for you. So it's like those couple weeks or those couple months, it's like the mindset.
Oh, it was tough.
Really?
Yeah, and with the PCL, I couldn't really walk upstairs. So I'm like, man, when am I gonna be able to walk like regular? What's up? So I'm just sitting there doing single leg press to my joint get straight. So just making sure that I was, like I said, getting back to where I was.
So that's like your comeback, you know, type of year. And I see 2017 you got AP NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Tell me a little bit about that process of being the Comeback Player of the Year.
A little bit of the same thing. This time it was the ACL.
Right.
Same knee?
Oh,
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Okay, that's good though.
That's good.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, because I sustained.
Yeah, it was the right.
Yeah, so right now I'm doing some rehab. I had an ACL injury, so I went and had surgery. So just let the listeners know out there, like, what is that process like? You know, because mentally, like I said, it could be a downer.
Yeah,
there could be a lot of uncertainty because, like I said, depending on how you rehab, depends on really how quick and how fast you're able to get back on the field and be productive.
Yeah, that was one of the. That probably was the toughest thing that I ever been through. It's that ACL. Everybody doubting you. Feel like you ain't even living no more. You ain't even there to the team, and they ain't calling you no more. We ain't hanging out with the guys no more. They don't even want to see you like that. It's tough, man. You just got to battle. Kobe actually talked to the team that year, and after he came off his Achilles, and he said one of the things he did was just make sure that he did everything that he could to prevent it, you know, outside of what he can't control. So just weight room, rehab. So I'm like, all right, bet. That's all I got to do. Let's go. I just got to keep working.
So that was so Kobe was kind of inspiration, motivation for you to push through with what you had to go through.
Yeah, that's major. So again, but after that, like I said, these last 3 years, you've been on point.
Yeah.
Right, been balling, like Pro Bowl, all that. You become a free agent next year.
Yeah.
So shoot, I know you've seen them numbers.
Absolutely.
I know you absolutely
new numbers too. We got to get a new deal. So
right.
CBA, we gonna see what that's talking about.
Yeah. Speaking of the CBA, what are your thoughts on the progress thus far with the CBA, and kind of just, you know, what do you think is going to happen, you know, from this point moving forward?
I ain't really sure. I know the Pouncey twins, you know, they stay really involved with it. He actually sent us a message yesterday just to read through what was going on so everybody know. But I ain't a big fan of what they got going on right now. I will say that.
They as in?
The NFLPA, CBA, who,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Who's supposed to have you guys as back?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And they say it's supposed to be, or what they preach all the time, player safety.
Right.
But you want to add games.
Add a game, right.
So how can that be player safety? You know?
It ain't.
So it's just
that 17th game. Yeah, they don't. People like the outside looking in, like, oh, it's just one game. Like y'all don't understand. We're barely making it to 16 games right now.
Barely making it to 16, and not most of them don't make it to 16.
Facts. Yep.
It's a blessing to get to 16 games in a row, play all the 16 games every week. And a lot of Pro Bowlers don't even do it. So.
Facts.
So speaking of the Pouncey twin off their reps for the union, for the players, do you think they're doing a great job of educating the new guys coming in, as far as what they need to do, as far as, again, making themselves aware of what's going on with the CBA, not just solely seeing like the dollar signs, what it really encompasses with these deals? Because from my perspective, and I'm sure Hatch can chime in on this too, is that the owners and obviously the NFLPA, it's almost kind of like the NFLP, they say they're with you guys, but it's almost like, in a sense, they're in the back pockets of the owners.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, that's what I think is, for me, on the outside looking in, there's a disconnect with some of these reps of all these teams, of really educating the younger guys to kind of like what they should be doing, and not just looking at the dollar signs, because at the end of the day, like I said, these guys can get cut at any given time. You know what I mean?
And that's why they be so scared, and they be wanting to sign, or they be wanting to vote yes, because they see the dollar sign, and they young, so they already on minimum wage, but you just chill and calm down
Right.
and
Look at
understand
the
what's
big
going on. Look at
picture.
the big picture,
Right.
then you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to be stressing like that.
Right, because I think, for me, I feel like these guys should be looking at more so guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
Not to ignore some of the things that are on the table, but that should be at the forefront.
Should be the number
because
one focus.
since I've stopped playing, and even when I was playing, that was something that I wanted to do, but everybody wasn't on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you've seen MLB, NBA, you got guys making $100, $200 million contracts.
Guaranteed.
Right. That's the thing.
Guaranteed.
That's the thing, is guaranteed contracts.
Right.
And I'm sure, like I said, you going into this, to your final year, next year, you're going to be up for a new contract.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be beneficial for you to kind of get guaranteed money on the table for like the whole entire league. And
Exactly.
I think, honestly, I don't think that's been at the forefront of what you guys should be asking for, should be negotiating.
Yeah. Just because it's so much. Like like you say, that you got the rookie guys who worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
We worried about the guaranteed money, and everybody's worried about 17 games, 16 games. So I guess we just fighting one thing at a time. Player safety is definitely the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'm sure, of
outside
course.
of the guaranteed contract. So,
But they need to understand that the NFL makes $16 billion.
a
They
year,
make
yeah.
more money
it's
than
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And the NBA
just
and
understand what
baseball
I'm saying.
put
They
together.
make more money than baseball and basketball combined.
Yeah.
So there's no way that there can't be guaranteed contracts. But you guys got to fight for it.
Yeah, you got to fight. I said this is
Guys in your position, you getting in the ears of the reps or what have you. This is something that you guys got to fight for. Otherwise, don't be getting on social media talking about looking at what KD making, Mike Trout and all these baseball players making. What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the
'Cause
point
we
if
ain't
you're
gonna
not
do
going to
nothing.
fight for guaranteed contracts? Because that's what they're getting. They're getting guaranteed,
Guaranteed
money.
Absolutely.
It's not like 4 or 5, deal, $100 million. You get a little bit up front, and then, okay, just say you play 2 or 3 years of that 5 years. The owners know, in that back end of your contract, that 4th and 5th year is backloaded. You're supposed to get a bulk of your money. Soon as that gets,
letting you go.
letting you go.
They
But
letting you go.
players have to understand that. They don't get it at this point. So that's where guys like you, obviously you're a veteran now.
Yeah, you're a vet.
Again, you got to talk to the Aaron Rodgers, the Drew Breeses, the Pouncys. That should be something I feel that should be at the forefront of you guys' negotiations, especially at this given time. And I like what I've been hearing from the Russell Wilsons, the Aaron Rodgers. They voted no at this point in time. The Richard Shermans, because they get it. They're veteran guys, and so they're trying to somewhat. I guess in an indirect way, without, again, if you can't talk to them directly, let these guys know you can't accept what's on the table at this present time.
Absolutely.
Do you guys have a lot of these conversations in the locker room nowadays?
Not really. Not big conversations.
That's
Probably
the
just
problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. It's one-on-one type conversation
right,
where it
'cause-
don't get out
Get
to
it.
the whole
It's-
Right,
team.
like
Yeah.
But that's
don't let
why-
everybody else know. But no,
Absolutely.
you should let everybody else
Right,
know.
but
Yeah,
you see
that
what
makes sense.
LeBron James, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, this is what they do. They get on group threads and whatever. They talk about the leverage that they possess. You guys have so much leverage, especially
powerful right
especially being a minority, because the league is made up of 70+% minority.
Yeah.
You guys have all the leverage in the world, but it's not. I don't think it's been, I guess, relayed or translated enough to these younger guys, or I guess guys in between years, to understand the leverage that they have.
Well, I mean, you're becoming a free agent, right, next year. So you have this will be your final year of your deal. So, of course, the number one thing you want, of course, is a quarterback, right? So are you lobbying for anybody to come to the Chargers right now, like a Tom Brady? Or are you just going to let it happen?
Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna let it happen, guy. Because I actually like Tyrod. I like Tyrod Taylor.
Nice.
And he's already with us. He's been behind field for a year. He
Yep.
understands the offense, what's going on. So I'm not opposed to that at all.
Nice.
Like I say, I just try to make sure I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, as long as somebody throwing it.
Yeah.
we good.
Mike,
And that's the thing.
that
It's not just somebody throwing it. You got to have at least somebody back there that
With some knowledge.
right? That knows how to get it to
Yeah.
you. That, like you said, understands the offense. You, like I said, I can't assess what Tyrod has been able to do. Like I said, I know what we've seen with Phillip Rivers, but when I was a free agent and I was going from San Francisco and they had traded me to the Baltimore Ravens, and everybody gave me a bunch of slack, just a bunch of slack because I didn't want to go to the Ravens.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, you don't want to go to the Ravens. They got a great defense. I'm like, yo, Ray Lewis don't throw no passes.
Don't throw no passes, man.
And at that time, they had Kyle Bowler as a quarterback, and it wasn't any disrespect toward him.
No, I get it.
I was looking at from a standpoint of how can I continue where I am with my career and be productive.
Exactly.
And so again, like I said, obviously Tom Brady's name has been thrown out there, and this is obviously no disrespect, and I know you're not trying to disrespect Tyrod at any given time, being that you've been around, that you've watched him. Would you welcome a Tom Brady, or like you said, you said in your answer, you just kind of just let it whatever happens happen? Yeah,
I definitely would welcome a guy like that, Tom Brady. You can't coach experience.
Right.
Just having somebody, he's seen all the games, seen all the defenses, he's been to the big games and he wins them. So you can't replace that, and you can't coach that. So
boy, you can't coach experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, okay, you play for the Cowboys. You got Dak Prescott.
This guy. But he's gonna talk. No.
Let me talk.
Because he gonna talk like Dak Prescott doesn't have any experience.
He knows how.
Game, man.
Yeah.
He got games.
So
man.
if
he ain't got.
He ain't got 20 years.
He
ain't got 20 years.
Got
Nobody got that.
So you taking Dak Prescott or Tom Brady?
Oh, that's not a discussion.
It's not even a discussion. But who's under contract? That's his discussion. That's why his discussion is null and void, because they have.
Anything.
Yeah, obviously it does. It's called a
contract. They let
contract.
you go now.
Exactly. Boy,
No, they go
to come here with some football
and
knowledge.
he go look stupid in 2 weeks when he does not even think about going to the Dallas Cowboys.
No, I don't think he will.
No, because they're gonna franchise him. He's gonna make $33 million, and they're gonna be like, okay,
he just turned down $33 million.
Franchise him. So when he can't say nothing. They're gonna franchise him. He has to sign it.
No, he doesn't have to.
He has to sign it, and or you just hold out. But you're on the team. You're not a free agent.
So you think he holds the leverage then? Even if
he
they
definitely holds the leverage.
he can hold out.
He can hold. I think he should.
He just turned down $33 million.
But he's gonna be franchised. He's gonna. That's what. That's a contract, though.
So what? You still, like I said, he can still hold out.
I would say hold out too. I'm just saying he's not a free agent. That's my argument. He's not a free agent.
Of course.
Period. Then the argument's over, right? He's not a free agent. He's not that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not gonna hold out. I'm saying he's not a free agent.
It doesn't matter. That's why guys go in and hold out and they're not even through with their contract.
Nobody's disagreeing with that. Nobody's disagreeing with that.
So the franchise doesn't lock him in. Doesn't lock him into a deal. He doesn't have to accept it.
Or you can hold out. That's your two choices.
That's what he's doing anyway. That's what he's probably leaning towards.
I hope so for Dak. I would love to see him be the $200 million dude.
Well, you know what that's a bit of a stretch, but
that's market.
I get
that's market for him,
exactly.
right? Well, actually, Mahomes is going to set the market. He'll go for like 220,
set it off,
and then right. So Dak's got to be right behind him.
You ain't lying, boy.
And they're the same age.
He's about to do some Vivica Fox, Queen Latifah. Set it off
all the way, as he should.
As well, he should. Right?
He
just won the bowl.
So who's setting the barometer? Or the standard for receivers.
Mike Thomas just
Mike Thomas's deal last year.
It wasn't. I didn't think it was the best deal. Because I think he makes the same thing as Odell when you look at the big contract.
But I'm sure he's going with that whole
his guarantee.
Julio's contract,
right? Julio's this year. Julio, right?
Thomas's money had more guarantee than Odell.
Yeah. And that's. I mean, obviously, I think that's again until something is set with this
CBA,
guaranteed
money.
Get what you can up front.
Yeah. Yeah, get the guaranteed money. So, and like I said, you got another receiver, right? Mike Williams on the other side of you. Again, I'm a big fan, obviously, of the big receivers, and you guys have two of them. And again, I think any quarterback coming to San Diego is like, look, I got 6'3" and 6'4" out here. Got a tight end. Yeah. I got running backs. It's like got a defense. It's like it seems like the perfect scenario, personally, in my opinion. For Tom to come in. If he doesn't, I still think the Chargers can win with Tyrod Taylor for sure. But again, having that receiver on the other side, like you gotta love that, right?
Absolutely, it's major. Even the tight end.
Yeah,
I don't have to win.
There you go. Right,
just having that little mindset right there, like we good. You can throw it to any one of us, and I
feel
confident.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's major. I done been in those scenarios too, where it's like, man, I'm the only one that can get the ball. I'm the only one that can get open.
Yeah,
And
safety
I gotta get open.
the safety
if
over
I
the
get
top.
covered, I still gotta look back because he still might throw it this way. But having those guys, that's just major to have.
So how do you guys differ in 2 questions? Is it, how do you guys differ from each other, and then how do you guys complement each other? Speaking of Mike Williams.
Yeah. Well, Mike is definitely the deep guy. Go getter. You throw it up, he's going to get the ball by any means. The catches he make is ridiculous.
His catch radius is crazy,
it's
right?
ridiculous. He makes some crazy catches, and I'm just gonna beat you to sleep.
Okay.
I feel like you can't guard me. Don't play man to me. Cover 2 my side. You got to 2 man. Get that boy some help.
Okay. So you're more like the physical, the brutal,
yeah,
punishment type of receiver.
Anquan, Larry Fitzgerald type.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Go inside, outside,
Chris
motion,
Carter,
all
Randy
that.
Moss. He ain't Randy Moss, but
Right, yeah, I feel you.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Because you remind me kind of like of Mike Evans a little bit, kind of favor Mike Evans. Y'all light skinned. You know what I mean? Mike has Chris Godwin over there. What do you think about those two down in Tampa Bay?
Same thing. You got Mike just beating people up every down, and then you got the explosive guy. He can take it the distance whenever he wants to. Chris Godwin,
Yeah, that's what it kind of some similarities to you and Mike.
That's the compliment too.
Right.
So what you want to take away defense?
Right.
But
You got to pick one.
You got to take away one. What you want to do? So.
So what do you think you need to do? You guys need to do to get deep into the playoffs, and then obviously give yourselves a chance to win a championship.
Yeah. First thing is injuries.
Y'all been
keep shooting out. We shoot ourselves in the
years.
foot with the injuries. Offensive line took a big hit last year. I think that was major for us. Just not being able to sustain the offensive line that we had the previous year.
And they talking about 17 games.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Already.
And that's why you see the penalty too many they fight. So,
Right.
And you.
That's because the owners are so
Go
They
right
never
back into
played.
that conversation.
Yeah.
So much to talk
That
about.
conversation can't go in.
It
Trust
don't go
me.
in, so.
because the owners are so manipulative, and they think that football players are dumb because at the end of the day, they're going for their pockets.
Of course.
And the players are not understanding they're the ones that are expendable. That money is going to be in their pocket regardless. Speaking of the ownership, that money is going to be in their pockets regardless.
Yeah.
These players, they're thinking of like immediate money, like right now.
Right.
They
young
don't know
guys, though.
exactly. And
And
again,
they're
they're
thinking about money, not wealth.
Exactly.
The owner's wealth.
Wealth.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Long term.
that's where you guys have to educate these guys.
Yeah.
And I know that's what the Richard Shermans, the Russell Wilsons, they're trying to get across to you guys. But I think you guys, honestly, you have to do a better job of getting everybody together.
Everybody, right.
You know what I mean? And so everybody can be on the same page, and you guys can talk to each other and educate each other. I think that's the disconnect. Like I said, it's always a little whisper pod. You're talking amongst each other, but it's not going anywhere beyond that.
Yeah. Are you considered a team leader? You consider yourself one of the team leaders?
Yeah, I'm a.
Now that
I'm
Philip's
getting,
gone,
I'm getting
sure.
better. Yeah, I'm getting better at
good.
vocal
Yeah.
leader. I like to show, you know what I'm saying, lead by showing.
example.
Yeah, lead by example. Do as I do, so to speak.
Right. Yeah, because in the locker room, it's always different. It's like, when is the time for me to take over? But now with Phillip Rivers leaving, it's like you're probably one of. Is there anybody who played longer with the Chargers only?
Melvin Ingram.
Melvin. Okay. Yep.
Me and Mel is the oldest Charger guys in there.
That's crazy. 27. You the old head.
You
the old head,
me, him,
man.
and Phil was talking about. He was like, y'all know y'all about to be the guys. We like, Phil, chill. You gotta chill. We ain't even ready for that.
Right,
but yeah,
right.
we'll just chill. We gonna do it.
That's
But, yeah.
funny.
So is Phil? Is he retiring?
No.
No.
Or
Free
is
agent.
he? Or is he? What do you think? What do you think? There's a destination for Philip is?
What's like a team?
Yeah. What do you think? Or you obviously know.
I've been talking to. I ain't been talking to people, but just talking with my friends and stuff. They think he's going to Tampa. I think he's going to Indy.
I think he's going to Indy too.
Just because of Frank Wright, Nick Sirianni, the offense coordinator. They've been together. They have a relationship. So
got
I
a
think
good
it'll
team.
be a perfect fit. Yeah, great
they
team. He got threats over there, and he got a run game. So
yeah. Do you think Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer?
absolutely.
I do too. A lot of people are like, hey, Phillip. I'm like, Phillip Rivers is a Hall of
absolutely.
Famer.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dude was doing it for a minute.
Yeah, I think that again he has the resume. I mean, just the numbers and
The
again,
longevity.
Right,
that-
yeah, I
that
mean-
stayed healthy.
Yeah,
And he-
200 and something games consecutively.
235.
235.
Yeah, that's a
Consecutive
lot.
games in a row. and we only play 16.
Right, yeah. You feel me?
You do the math. So
Right.
that's Hall of Fame in itself.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm on the outside looking in. I probably the last 2 to 3 years that I've watched like highlights of Philip Rivers, for me, I saw his arm strength deteriorating.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have that zip in a lot of his passes, obviously, as he did early on in the career. For me, it almost mirrors what Peyton Manning was doing throughout his career. Yeah. Toward the end of his career, the ball starts fluttering a little bit. Mm-hmm. Did you kind of notice some of these things? Obviously, in the last probably 3 to 4 years or what have you.
Yep, it comes up very randomly, rarely too as well. Because you still see him throwing the deep ball to Mike Williams, but it's just sometimes he'll do something, he'd just be like, I couldn't make it. I couldn't have threw it to you. So.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
Last year you could have did that. It just comes with the game, and like I said, the offensive line took a hit this year, so his confidence there wasn't all the way.
Right.
So,
well, that's what's up. You for sure gonna be one of the top 5 receivers paid. After this year's free agency, right? Now you kind of get slighted sometimes, and people put up their top 3s and top 5 receivers in the NFL. How's that make you feel? Because I know you definitely think you're in the top 2.
And where do you think you rank?
For sure.
I'm number 1.
He number 1. He number 1. You can always.
That ain't even me being honest. You put on the tape, man. It's just.
I like it.
Don't speak for itself, but
okay, I like it.
Yeah, it definitely makes me mad. It lets me know that they not putting on the tape.
Facts,
so I don't get all the way counted up into it. But when I see the real posts, like I don't know, CBS Sports or something like that, and you gotta. I'm like, I'm number 8.
Right?
Come on, man. Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
So is it? But do you think
I
that
feel
could be because you guys are just taking backseat here to the Rams? You know what I mean? And you're not. You don't get a lot of, I guess, top television games, TV games.
Possibly, it could be it.
Because Julio, and AB. If I had to pick my top 2, I would say Julio, AB.
I'm a Julio guy.
You can't you can't put AB in the conversation right now because
I'm just saying outside of all the shenanigans.
Okay.
When he was playing, like I said, he was like I said.
Yeah. No, when he was playing, you top 3 for sure.
Give us your top 5 then. Give us the top 5, right?
And
you can't be in it.
Okay,
you can't be in it.
Julio 1 for
Julio
sure.
1. We all agree on that, right?
Julio
1.
My 2 would be Odell.
Okay.
I'm an Odell guy. Mike Thomas for sure.
Okay. Yep. Mike Thomas for sure.
Julio, Odell,
Thomas,
Mike Thomas.
Who I'm
you got
missing?
your Tampa guys. You got Tampa.
I like
down
Mike
there.
Evans and them boys.
They down there. You got
DeAndre Hopkins.
D-Hop.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
D-Hop.
Some people
and,
put Amari. Some people put. Let me see your boy.
Missing somebody though. AJ Green.
AJ Green.
Man, AJ Green.
See, he's not an AJ Green fan.
He's been on the shelf the last 2 years.
He's been injured. He's been injured, but that
factors into it.
That does factor into it. You have to play.
It's consistency,
and you can't be consistent.
And I can't. Okay, well, I can't put AB in.
You can't put AB in there.
Well, that's shenanigans.
But you still have to line up the last 3 years played. And he only has 1 out of 3.
Okay, you can take AJ out then.
You can take AJ off.
Yeah, AJ AJ is on the injury report every year. Every year. He has, bro. I haven't seen, bro. I almost forgot about AJ. I almost forgot about AJ. I ain't even, not to take nothing away from his ability, but dude, you haven't even really heard of AJ Green the last couple of years. Yeah. And obviously that's been part of their lack of success and probably Andy Dalton's progression as a quarterback because of, again, he doesn't have that receiver. Too, we can't do what we do without a quarterback.
Absolutely.
And then a quarterback, like I said, if you don't have that comfort of a go-to guy and a guy that has the abilities to run every route in the route tree, and you have that trust in him, they're going to struggle just putting in, just pedestrian type guys unless you're Tom Brady and you're the New England Patriots.
So let me throw a couple more names. See if you put them in your top 5. You got Devontae Adams from the Packers.
It's done discussion,
right?
Done discussion. That's my fault, Vontae. My bad, man. I'm tripping, Vontae. That's my boy.
Amari. Some people put Amari in there.
Vontae top 3.
Devontae top 3.
Vontae top 3.
Okay, is Juju up there yet?
No,
I would say Juju.
Okay, let me see. D-Hop, of
T.
course.
Hill. I like Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill,
He's
yeah.
evolving.
Now,
for
is
sure.
is he one dimensional?
Nope.
Is the only question.
I don't think so.
At first I thought he
At
was.
first
Right,
I thought he
okay,
was
that's
too.
the
And then I
question.
started
That's
watching
the
the tape, and
question.
he got release moves.
Yeah,
He can run the
facts.
route tree.
Yeah, at first I thought he was just like a slot guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Or just a speed guy.
yeah, that too. Just
Yeah.
Take
Nah,
the top
he
off.
got some
Okay.
juice with him.
Okay. DJ Moore from the Panthers. He on his way. Not
I
yet
haven't
though.
watched him. He was a rookie.
Second year.
Second year.
Yeah,
I
second
haven't
year
watched
guy.
him, but
Second year guy.
He's been on a couple lists above me, and I
Yeah.
don't like it.
really.
Have you seen Kenny Galladay's game from the Lions?
We
Big
played
boy?
him this year. Yeah.
He's coming along.
He is coming along.
on
He's
his
over
way.
there with my boy Marv, so I know he's getting some good work.
Yep, he on the
For
way
sure.
up. He on the way up. Jarvis Landry, you pick Odell before Jarvis, so that's not a thing.
Jarvis is solid though.
Tyler Lockett, small guy. Tyler Boyd, Robert Woods can't be up there. Julian Edelman, just because of longevity.
Longevity.
He's
But,
is he in your top 10? Let me
I
ask you that. Is
struggle
he
with
in your
that.
top 10?
No.
And this is how, as receivers, this is how we would judge receivers, right? So
disrespect,
all
but
people listening out there, if you line up versus certain corners and you cannot beat them consistently one-on-one, you're not in that conversation.
Can't be.
First of all, right? That's the number one thing. You got to be able to beat one-on-one.
Right.
Two is probably when they double team you and you still put up numbers, that's when you start to get in people's top 5.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's when
until
you
I see
separate.
that from certain people, you're like, they okay.
For me,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
like a product of the system.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say it, but
Facts.
I ain't want to say it.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
you
no,
think
yeah.
it? We say it.
There you go.
that's part of the model.
I like
here.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs,
I like
right?
He's
Stephon.
coming. Yeah. He's
coming
on. Yeah.
along.
I want to
exactly.
see them
wanna
without
see
each
him-
other.
right, I wanna
him
see-
and Thielen. They
yeah.
complement each other well.
Yeah,
Though.
him and Thielen. Yeah, you got AJ, Juju. We said already. There you go. You're at 6.
6, huh?
It's just a random list. They had AB in that list, so you would actually be 5 right now. See, there you go. Even though you number one in your heart, which all that matters, right? Every receiver. If you ask me who's the top receiver of all time, it's me.
What you mean?
I ain't got no numbers to back it up.
For sure.
But it's me. You know what I'm saying? So, because none of us in here on the top 100. You feel me? So we all kind of equal.
None of us.
Not him either. You see that guy right there? Hey, you see that? None
Talk
of
to him,
us.
T.O. Don't let him
We all
disrespect you
all
like
the
that,
same.
man.
We all the same. How many Pro Bowls you got?
A
3?
lot. I don't know. I got a lot. I don't know.
Just because they have this alleged list of top 100
Yeah, it's a very
that
bad
I
list.
wasn't
Oh, no,
a
that
part
list is
of,
terrible,
Yes,
yeah.
list.
he takes liberty and takes
I
great
love
joy.
it. I love
got
it.
to.
In
You got to.
he takes great joy in the fact that I wasn't included.
You're still competing at the
Right.
end of the day.
But at the end of the day, he knows in his heart, and I know for sure in my damn heart, I'm a game changer. I should be on that list.
The top 5 all time. Let's put it out there. What's the top 5 of all time? See if we can come up with our own. We have
Top
3
5.
receivers in here that play in the league, right? Over 30 years of experience, multiple Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
because y'all got them all, right? Let's come up with our top 5 all time list.
Receivers
Receivers. We know Moss, T.O. are both in it for sure,
and Jerry Rice.
and Jerry is in it for sure. Is Larry Fitzgerald in top 5 of all time? To me, he is.
Top 5.
So we got 3 people voting.
Okay, top 5.
I would
so.
put him.
I
Up.
could
I would
put-
put
I
him
could-
up there.
I could insert him. That means there's only spot for one more.
One
Only
more.
spot for one more.
That's
And it's-
one more.
and
That's, so you got to
between
think about Chris Carter. You got to think about
Calvin Johnson.
I was gonna say
Calvin
Calvin
Johnson.
Johnson.
You got to think about Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
You got to think about dude. That's a tight.
5 is tough for all
What makes y'all
time.
do it?
Boy,
5 is tough.
I don't care. After I'm in there, y'all can have it. I'm good.
No, Randy, you,
y'all can strain y'all
Randy,
brain.
you, Jerry. Them 2 is them next 2.
What? Boy,
It's between Calvin
Calvin.
Johnson.
it's like about 4 guys,
Chris
4 or 5
Carter.
guys vying for 2 spots.
Yeah, Calvin,
yeah.
Chris Carter, Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
Ooh, that's
That's
nasty.
solid.
It's between those 3 at the end of the
6.
day.
Top 6.
Nope. I'm gonna make you cut it off. No, sir.
No?
I ain't gonna let you take the easy way out. 'Cause they got a lot of people think Marvin Harrison is one of the top
Ooh,
receivers
that's a
of
good
all
name.
time.
Right.
That's a good name.
I
Reggie Wayne, good
personally
name.
don't like the Colts
10.
system because he was on the right side
all the time.
Was he?
And, yep.
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
Peyton,
He played one side of the ball.
one side of the ball.
Okay, he
And
not in
Peyton,
there.
if he's seen a certain coverage that took him away, he would check it and
Yeah.
go into a run or go away.
Yeah.
Personally, if you that dude, you still go beat the double and triple
Exactly.
teams anyway. And I never seen that from Marvin Harrison.
Exactly.
That's why he's not in my top 5. I think I was on Twitter talking to some joker about that, and I was like, "That's my reason."
Well,
he's
you got to
not in
go
the top
Calvin
5.
if we talking like that. Then.
Yeah, and then
Calvin,
because he's that
Calvin
guy.
was beating double
Bro,
triple
he
teams.
was a
Every
beast.
play.
Right, they was
I'm
rolling
talking
over
about
the top.
going and getting it.
We played him. I seen the coverage out there. I said, "What is this?" He beat it.
The linebacker buzzed out.
He
The
beat it
corner
still.
was pressed.
Dude, I honestly, I knew I was that dude when I saw we lined up. I was in Dallas. I go to the right side of the formation. Dude, threw me for a loop. I went out there. They had a corner and then had a linebacker.
Backer
Yeah.
walked out.
Double-
Yeah,
Bro,
Double
it was
press.
almost like I was
Double
doing
press.
punt.
Yeah,
The first
punt
time
press.
I seen it, I seen it on Antonio Gates.
Yeah. They
They,
used to put.
they double viced
viced
him
him,
on the
yeah.
line of scrimmage, and the safety was behind them.
Right,
I said,
I'm like,
what?
Yeah. Somebody got to be open.
He still scored.
Dude, that's the thing. That's
Hey, what is
crazy.
this?
Right.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
trust me. I knew then that I was like, man, this is crazy. When they try to draw up, defensive coordinators draw up, just start kind of just
Gotta
throwing stuff
eliminate
out
him.
there.
You got to take him off the field.
That's crazy. That lets you know. Have you experienced any?
I got double
anything?
pressed before, yeah. Playoffs last year against the Ravens. They did the double
So
press.
when-
The Patriots actually, it wasn't a double press. They pressed me with the DN, then the
Mhm.
corner pressed me, and they had
Safety
help,
over the top.
Safety help.
So we all have those kind of like those aha moments or the moments when you're like, oh man, I got this. You know what I mean? I know it obviously course of your career, like I said, for me, like I said, you guys were better than me starting out. Where and when in your career was it that moment where you're like, okay, man, I could be a problem to the league?
My rookie year.
When you
Because
came in,
when I came in, it was just I was on fire. But they was like, at the time it was only single coverage. It wasn't the number one cornerback because they was putting the guy on Antonio Gates. So I was getting the second cornerback
Oh yeah, you were eating
licking my chops.
So they didn't
Yeah,
really
so
know.
They ain't know
what
me.
they
So
was-
and that's what my receivers coach he said it too. He said next year ain't gonna be
Be
that
like
sweet.
that.
It ain't gonna be that
Yeah,
sweet.
they got 16
You gonna be
game
getting the
film,
number one
yeah.
guy, and sure enough, first game of the season, Pat Pete was on me, and it was
Right.
tough.
Yeah.
Very
Right.
tough. So, so probably 2000s, right after the ACL, come back player of the year. That
Awesome.
season, let me know that I was okay. I'm still that dude.
So what? I mean, right now you're in your 8th year, going into your
going on 8.
No, I'm going into 8.
going into your
8.
8th. What is going to be a success for your career? Just say you don't win a Super Bowl.
Mhm.
What's going to be successful? Define that for us and the guys that are listening.
Without a Super Bowl, I think just staying consistent, playing all 16 games. I'm a firm believer. If I get all 16 games, stay on the field, and my stats they gonna show.
So Super Bowl is not. It's obviously at the top of your list.
Mhm.
Is just say Hall of Fame. Is that next on your
Yeah.
list?
Yep. Hall of Fame would be major. I'd probably cry.
As well you should.
It'd be a crime moment for
Right,
sure.
right.
But nah, that's what you want to be at when you're growing up as a kid. I don't think it was it probably was. I want to win a Super Bowl just because of the moment when you see it on TV. It's just so special. But you want to be a Hall of Fame at the end of the day.
Gotcha. You have kids. You have son,
Yeah.
daughters.
I got one son, 2 daughters.
What do you think about your kids playing or your son playing football?
I'm not big on it.
No.
Just because I know the grind. I know how tough it is. And it ain't healthy at the end of the day.
So would you discourage him?
No, I wouldn't discourage it. No, if he got it, then he got it.
Right.
If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But we gonna pick up this basketball though.
Oh
We gonna
yeah.
play some soccer and try to go
Or
at
some golf.
15 professional. You're trying to be
Golf.
professional at 15, 16 years old.
Right.
Already.
Man, if I could go back and do something, a sport that I
Golf for sure.
Really?
no, it would be tennis.
Tennis?
It'd be tennis because I'd be a hellified tennis player.
No,
got range,
no.
bro.
Dog, I'm talking about, bro.
He got range. His eye hand ain't the
range.
best. You know he had a lot of drop balls in his career. So I don't know about that. Dog.
Hey, dog, I'd be a hellified tennis player. Cause that's the thing. Like most of their money that they make, it's
When
off
you're younger.
marketability too.
You definitely can't. They don't
You
want
would have been
Mark-
he would
they
have
ain't
been the dude.
What? No, they wouldn't have been
By
the dude.
himself?
First of all,
No team.
He would have been the dude.
It had to be a sport where he was okay.
What?
Now it makes sense.
He would've been
Now-
the dude.
Exactly. 'cause
Okay, an
out the
individual
rip,
sport.
I'm handsome.
I can get it.
I'm handsome.
That's the last thing.
And
You-
then Brandon is gonna follow that.
He gonna
Only
do his
sponsor-
thing and
only
market.
sponsor-
He gonna do
only
his thing.
sponsorship you gonna have is a
tell you,
mask.
bro.
That's it.
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm acing Nadal. I'm
probably would've
Roddick,
been
all
that-
of them.
Yeah, he
Gail
was. Was it
Monfils.
Arthur Ashe talking? Was he the one talking
Hey.
junk when he was playing?
Man, I'm talking about Roger
Muhammad
Federer.
Ali of tennis.
Yes,
I'm-
that would have been the
Oh,
TO for
I
Hey,
do
sure.
not want to see
I'm
it.
acing them. I'm
Oof.
doing sit-ups right after I do the ace.
Hey, you go.
Hey, I'm doing everything.
He
I'm
can't
doing
stop me.
what? Dude, I will be the most marketable
What?
guy
You gotta win
on the
first,
tennis.
though.
They
You
would've
gotta
loved it.
win.
He wouldn't.
But you-
Nah, he
and the
wouldn't have had
corner-
to win.
You ain't gotta win,
He
you
wouldn't
just
have
gonna
had
be
to
that
win.
guy.
He would have been that good. He
And
would've-
a-
his
and a
marketing
corner-
would have been
Hey,
crazy.
Kornikova?
Yeah, she wasn't winning. She was beautiful, just like I'm handsome. So
Oh no,
that's
you
what,
could- no.
what are
that's
you
the
talking about?
No, that's the worst.
She wasn't
thing
getting
ever.
no deals because she was winning.
She was good though. She was
She
good.
was decent.
Did Anna ever win?
I don't even know who y'all talking
What?
about.
You don't know
No.
who Anna Kornikova is?
What?
She was
Maybe if I see her. I know the name.
She
ain't
was
ringing
a
bell.
She
beautiful
bombshell, like, oh, she looked good.
bombshell and was playing tennis, but
Playing
she wasn't
tennis, but
good
she
as
was-
like Venus and Serena.
So
but she was
yeah,
good.
some of the girls they were getting mad at her
yeah.
because she was getting so many off the field
Endorsements. She's
deals,
making
Oh, yeah.
millions.
endorsements off her looks versus her play.
Hey.
I'm gonna show you.
I don't hate the game.
Exactly. So this dude right here, he's a bona fide hater right
Man,
there.
hey,
hate the
I
game.
just tell the truth,
Dog, I'm
fella.
telling you, I would have been a hella fine tennis player, bro.
No, you gonna be.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen her.
Yeah, she was pretty good. She would have beat him for sure. She would have.
You
beat
play right now?
Huh?
You play?
Yeah, I done picked up the lesson because my son plays.
Okay.
But even just like I said, just I wanted to kind of take some lessons like from his coaches or whatever.
Yeah.
So I haven't probably taken like literally no more than like 5 lessons. But the feedback that I got from the coaches, like,
What
man,
they say, T? What they say?
they said, bro, I wish we could have gotten a hold of you when you were younger.
They are lying to you.
They saw.
They want his
tell
money,
this
huh? They
dude
want your
lying
money to keep
you,
coming
man.
back.
If they want my money, they knew we were gonna make something. If that's the case, they knew we were gonna make some money.
That's funny.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, like you said, my range, just to stop and go, to change of direction, bro, trust me, just to understand, just like everything is technical with the backhand, the forehand.
You
bro,
play ping pong?
Yeah.
Keenan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Big ping pong
He
guy.
played ping pong.
nice.
You nice
Nice.
in ping pong?
You got to be of
He got
Asian.
coached.
You have to be of Asian descent to beat me.
No. No,
Hey,
I'm like that.
Keenan, you might
You
be.
light skinned,
I'm
but
like-
you ain't
light,
Asian.
You light like
I'm
that.
close
You might
now.
not be like that.
I'm close.
Hey, I'm nice though. I'm nice.
Oh, yeah. Keenan Allen on Get Your Popcorn Ready.
Yes, sir. And you guys
So-
subscribe to the Himalaya app or wherever
Wherever
you get
your podcast.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about some off the field stuff then. What do you want to do when you get done? Like I say, you're gonna.
I'm already making moves, man.
Okay, tell us what moves you made.
Yeah, I just closed on an Infinity dealership.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Congrats
so
on
I'm
that.
an owner.
Oh, we all getting Infinities?
You know who
Yeah,
else?
oh, yeah. I
You know
pulled
who
up
else
in the
has a
Infinity.
dealership? You know?
Now, you asking me?
Yeah.
I know a couple people.
bunch
Brian
of
Wilson.
No, football player, receiver. You named it. He's the first one you named. The top. When we asked you to name the top.
Julio.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kia dealership. Yep. In Tuscaloosa.
Okay, nice.
There you go.
I actually I'm working on closing a BMW dealership in Pittsburgh.
Wow. Okay. Boy,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
really making some moves.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, man. I have a Zen bomb. I have an ointment.
Okay, know what's that?
A Zen bomb. It's a relief pain. All natural.
Okay.
Hemp bomb. We just actually put the hemp in it. We got a hemp line. It's in your Rite Aids. I'll go pick that up at Rite Aid.
There you go.
What was it?
Zen
What is it
bomb.
called?
Zen bomb. Zen.
Okay.
Zen
Zen
bomb.
bomb.
Go get your Zen, man.
The Rite Aids, local
Get you
Rite
right,
Aids. Go get-
arthritis, all that
Okay.
Got to check that out.
for
All
sure.
right, what else you got? So that's 3. I know you
That's
got
3.
more.
Clothing line. I'm about to. Me and my homies doing a clothing line.
Nice.
My brother, he loves clothes.
What's the thought process behind it? Like,
Motivational. Really just the love for it.
Okay.
Just love for the fashion. Trying not to be too crazy like on some Kanye West stuff, but still
Right,
present
right.
that good look, good feel
Okay.
type of clothing, and just try to make it as modern as possible.
Nice. T-shirts, jeans, or just
Everything, t-shirts, jeans, jackets,
Hoodies,
hoodies,
joggers,
joggers, everything. Yeah,
Okay.
Same. Yeah. I'm doing some of the
absolutely,
same stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, he got the same. He got a clothing line.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Athleisure, like you said, to and from the gym apparel.
Okay, yeah, that's major. That ain't going nowhere. Got to work out.
Is yours is it men or men and women?
Men and women.
Okay,
I'm trying to get them to do some kid stuff. I had somebody come up to me yesterday, say, "Do you guys make kid stuff?"
we do
Answer
now.
for you. Yeah, we make it. Get you a small.
Right. All right. You'll grow into it.
Just start. Yeah. My advice would be just start with a small collection and then just let it grow from there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. What else?
Music. I'm a music guy.
Music.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Who-
Rapper, sing.
Sing.
Oh,
So you R&B, you
R&B.
Tank.
I ain't Tank. That's
He
Tank.
put you on the level, right?
I'm a little
Let me get
Usher to Trey Songz, Chris Brown level. Tank,
okay.
Tank is real
real
R&B.
R&B. But can you dance with it? Can
No, I ain't doing no dancing.
Okay,
bro.
all right,
I got
all
feet though.
Okay.
So
we
you
can just-
music. So are you behind the scene music or you like on the mic?
No, I'm on the mic. I've been writing. I write my stuff. And,
Give him hey, we have right. They can hear us.
yeah.
Let me
I
hear
write my
something.
stuff. You know.
Let me
I
hear-
say
you
I
can't-
write my stuff and I sing it
You-
too. So y'all go check me out, man. K Alexander on your Spotify.
Okay, Alexander, there it
K
is.
Alexander.
There it
Okay.
is. You don't want to bless him with nothing right now.
Man,
You
see
want-
if I do that and I'm taking
You want me
away
to take
from
you into it? I mean,
Gonna
I
keep
got
it
vocals
bustin'.
too.
Dude, he
I
does
be
keep
trying
bustin'.
to
He
does
look.
not
My
have vocals.
man tested me the other day.
Oh.
He go say, "Well, I was like, I can sing." So he's like, "If you sing something, I'm gonna give you a song. I'm gonna give you an artist,
artist.
right?" And he gonna give me Prince.
Oh.
Like, how tough is that?
You an
Dirty
I ain't
Di-
warm
no, that
up
ain't
or
Dirty
nothing.
Michael.
You know-
What's her name? That was one of my favorite songs.
If you an artist and your range is like that, it doesn't matter who I throw out there. I could have thrown out Zach Brown band.
Oof.
Man, I almost strained a hamstring trying to sing Prince. I
kill yourself.
I was trying to kill myself. Hey, I
He
was
said
tough.
he almost strained a hamstring. I'm weak.
Dog. Yeah, you don't want to bless him with nothing.
No,
give
man,
him,
I
give him
can't
a little,
bless him too much, man.
give him-
Too much
clear your
drink
throat a
last
little
night.
bit. Little,
Like I told you, I was sick
Okay,
Friday,
alright,
so
little-
it's still
still up in there a little bit.
a little
Still a little
congestion.
rusty.
All right, we'll let you ride. Okay,
We gonna let you get your your studio work on.
Yeah. Just let me keep working. Let me keep working.
So how many more years you feel like you want to play?
I want to reach 10 for sure.
Oh, for
I want
sure.
to reach
Yeah, you
10
got
years.
that.
That's the milestone I'm looking at. Anything after that is just ice on it.
Right, and you've been with the Chargers all 8 years.
Yep.
Tell me about the transition from San Diego and LA. What was your initial thoughts? I know because they were flirting. They kept throwing the idea a couple of years prior to, and then because I know like I playing against the San Diego Chargers when I was with the Niners.
Yeah.
It was like we went down to y'all stadium. It was like a home game for us.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about literally.
49
It was
fans?
yes.
Absolutely.
It was like a home game for us.
Yeah. It
So
still is
So how? So
in
how?
LA.
Right now, so now you guys are sharing the stadium with
The new
with the
stadium will be
Rams.
open in 2020.
So
2020.
yeah, so can you just tell us
Um,
the transition?
The
with-
transition for me was actually solid because I just had my kids, two girls at the time, and so we live in Irvine. It ain't even LA, pretty much. So the whole city is family based. It's slow. It's everything. I mean, it ain't easy to get to places, but you don't have to go too far to get to places. And like I said, it's real family oriented. So it was solid for me, but it's terrible.
But what about
How you like this traffic though?
Yeah, the traffic.
That's terrible about it. No love.
What about that?
No
Yeah,
love.
Speaking of no love, what about the fan support?
Yeah,
How-
it's
is it
it's
starting
rough.
to get better? Do you think it's going to?
I hope, man. We went 12-4 and
Right, went to the
We went 12-4
playoffs
and went to the playoffs in the season, and it still was
No
all
love.
black in there for Raider games, all orange in there for Denver
So
games.
what do you think it is? What?
I don't know. I think it's more the city, not the fans. I think it's just you got a vacation spot out here, so to speak. And when people come out here, it's like, oh yeah, we gonna go to the Charger game, but they the other fans though, so they trying to come to LA, they trying to come to San Diego, so that'll be a great game to go to. When you
I
look
see
at
what
the
you're
fans,
saying.
it's like, oh yeah, they came out
But they
this way.
got to be disappointing.
They got
'Cause
to be disappointed. And it's crazy because in the comments you see, man, why y'all leave San Diego? When we was
get
in
no
San
love.
Diego,
Yeah,
we
you
wasn't
didn't get no
y'all
love
wasn't
in
there
San
anyway.
Diego.
So
Yeah.
Right.
bittersweet.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it also has a lot. Like I said, the Rams are here. I don't see why people think the Rams are the number one team in LA. I think
Yeah, they stadium be the same way.
right, same. I think it's the same way. I said the same thing.
But they started to get a lot of like
Well, going to the Super Bowl,
celebrity
well,
fan support
right.
too when they start winning.
They went to the Super Bowl,
Super Bowl
came
will
back,
do
had
that.
a losing season, and they wasn't in the stands. Where's the love at?
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
That's LA.
Where's the love?
That's LA. There's a lot more things to do.
Yeah. That's
Bandwagon.
tough. Unless
Yeah.
you the Lakers.
Lakers
Oh,
go
yeah.
get them. Lakers go
Lakers
get
is
them.
gonna have-
Absolutely.
So y'all got that basketball syndrome, like the Clippers and the
Clippers and Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Rams, Chargers.
Yeah.
Dodgers, Angels.
Right.
Yeah. People go love who they love for the longevity of it.
Toughest DB.
That I play ever?
Yeah,
Revis.
yeah.
Revis. Off
Revis?
rip.
Really?
Off rip.
What makes him the toughest?
Knowledge. He wasn't in a bad spot all game.
Mm.
I beat him at the line of scrimmage, and he got back into the best position he could get in.
The recovery.
And I'm
okay.
like, man, what? I thought I won, man. I had him. Didn't have him at all. So yeah, just having that knowledge and the technique he play with is ridiculous. He don't break his technique, and it's just tough to beat.
Nice. Disciplined corner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
disciplined.
Yeah. People, I guess they try to put, or he's putting himself in that top 3 of all time type of category. But again, I think it was the market he was in helped him. But I think nationwide they don't put him in that Dion, category.
Why not?
You know what? I think it's the big games.
Okay.
The Jets were not, a lot of
Yeah.
the Monday nights or playoff games or Super Bowls. I don't think he had those big moments where he went up against another Pro Bowler and shut him down. Those Dion versus Jerry Rice moments.
Yeah.
Dion had pick sixes on Monday night, stuff like that.
Right,
those are
for
big
sure.
moments and stuff
But
like
there
that.
was something to him to the point that they had to create this thing of Revis Island.
Revis Island.
Yeah.
He
Well, the
followed
coaches
it. That
knew.
was my thing.
Yeah,
He
the coaches
followed you all game, and he played man by himself all game. No help.
Yeah. And
So
coaches
who
know.
are your top? We obviously we talked about top receivers. Who are your like top 3 or whatever DBs in the league right now?
Right now, Darius Slay.
Lions.
Yep, Lions. Darius Slay.
What do you think about Richard Sherman?
He cool.
But he's just
Technique
older
problems.
now, right? He's just older. He's not
Technique
the same.
problems.
Right,
He don't got the Legion of Boom with him. So
Gotcha.
Gilmore from the Patriots.
that fine is
Dog.
solid. I think it's a well, what do we say? A scheme thing though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. He's solid though.
Yeah, because I haven't really.
Slay. I'm still a Pat Pete fan.
Right.
I am still a Pat Pete fan.
he
He's
was
a little
out
injured, but
Mhm.
I'm still a Pat Pete fan. And
Gotcha.
So you have
you look at the list.
Byron Jones. You got Chris Harris. I mean,
And-
people have Chris up there.
Ain't no Chris Harris, man. Barbecue chicken.
Wow,
So tell
barbecue
everybody
chicken.
what
Nah,
your
me and Chris
definition
Harris
of barbecue.
Me and Chris be going at it. Barbecue chicken, he beat. He's gonna
Yeah,
get
you
beat.
know what it is. Toast, bro.
He play man by himself. He beat.
Toast.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Toast.
Kyle Fuller, Patrick Peterson,
Jalen Ramsey. I'm tripping.
up
Jalen
there.
Ramsey, Darius
Denzel.
Slay, and I go. You can go Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, you know
Stephon
what?
Gilmore. Okay.
Ramsey is a big boy too.
Yeah, Jalen. He good.
He thick. Like
He
I
can
didn't
run. He got it all. He got all the
I didn't
tools.
know he was that big. Yeah.
Big boy.
He got all
He
the
can run.
tools.
He definitely can run,
Got you.
and he ain't scared either.
Yeah, he a dog.
He ain't
Very-
scared to miss the jam. He ain't
Yeah,
scared
he a
of that.
dog.
Confident.
Yeah. So we do another thing on this on the show. We call it the social status segment, where somebody might have on Twitter or on Instagram might have DM'd you something or just went crazy, as far as trying to get at you, talk about your game or family, whatever it is. Do you have any stories like that you want to share?
Any reaction, whether it's positive or negative, to like social media trolls?
Yeah. We know they
still
out there.
think I ain't gonna say they would. I still get tweets all the time. Made of glass, injury prone.
Wow. And
But I didn't play
3 years in a
3
row.
years, 16 straight.
Right,
Y'all
right,
still talking
right.
about that, man?
Right. Do
So-
you say that back to him?
Nah, I just let it ride. I let it ride because hey, you definitely can come out here next year and get hurt, buddy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guess what they gonna say? I told you.
Right, right.
So I leave it alone. But
Have you ever clapped back on Twitter?
oh no, I didn't clap back for sure.
Give us one. Give us an example.
Just the top 10s. When they give me a top 10 and I'm 8,
Yeah. okay.
7, I don't
I know
like
that
it. I'm
one
Also,
clapping.
was
you
Matt.
going against the networks.
Yeah, I'm going against.
Well, he went against Madden, right? Because didn't Madden?
Oh yeah,
have
Madden
your
gave me an
rating?
89 rating.
Yeah, I felt you on
2
that.
Pro
though.
Bowls in a row and I'm an 89. What's happening?
You got to
Yeah.
do 3. You got to get 3.
I just got 3 receivers. That shit better be 94 plus.
Right? So
94 plus.
94, that's what you want to be this year on Madden?
I don't want to be a 94. I need to be the 96.
Yeah, okay.
Because I know Madden ain't going to give me no speed, so it's hard to have your overall up without no speed. So
Right.
So they giving you J. Cole game on Madden.
what that mean?
You look like J. Cole.
North Carolina, man. It's North Carolina.
You look like J. Cole, so they think man, he look like
He
J.
don't
Cole.
play. He's an artist.
Yeah, man. Just put the tape on, Madden.
Put the tape on. Y'all heard him. Give my man a 96, Madden. Come on, 2020.
And Ocho's
Madden.
the Madden adjuster now. He's the ratings adjuster, so I definitely
Oh,
holler at him.
Ocho.
Oh, well, you need to
Come
get at
on,
him
man.
then.
I talked to him very what was the word I'm
Often?
looking for?
Can you
Tough.
call,
I put it on
FaceTime
him.
Ocho, man. FaceTime,
Man,
see if we can get his
I put
Madden
it
rating.
on him.
See if we can get his Madden rating up right quick, man.
Let me call him.
So he's the one that does the Madden rating for
Yeah,
us.
he's the Madden adjuster this year.
wow.
I told him, man, hey,
Yeah,
stop
you gotta
playing with
be.
me, T.O.
Yeah, you got to be about a 90, minimum 94.
Minimum,
94.
man.
See if he my man picked.
Esteban.
Oh, man, I can't see you. Oh, you and me both. Hey, I got your man Keenan Allen right here. He's upset, bro. You know his. I heard you the Madden adjuster. You like the insurance guy. You know you're the insurance adjuster.
Hey,
Oh, here he is right
I
here.
told him we talked at the Pro Bowl. Look, he got his headset on. Yes, sir.
hey, he got to be at least a 97, 98, dog.
Listen, I'm gonna get him together. I'm gonna get him all the way right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, hey, he's right here. He's on Get Your Popcorn Ready with myself and Hatch, man. We just here chopping it up.
I like it. I'm gonna get out there to LA, man, so I can get on there too now.
All right. We just wanted to holler at you, man. Hey, man, we just wanted to chime in, man. Hey,
97, 98, don't play.
While we
said-
playing, we forgot him on that list, though.
Oh yeah.
We forgot him on that
Hey,
list.
Chad.
No, Chad is sorry, man. He's terrible. his feet slow. He's ugly.
Hey,
Hey.
Chad. Hey, who your top 3 wide receivers list? Where you at on there? Out of 3.
And that's a good question. I'm not sure. You know, I'm sitting here playing FIFA. I'm gaming right now. I'm in the middle of a game.
We don't care about that
You-
game.
You
Man,
got a pause button on that thing, dog.
He asked you a question, man. Don't be
That
trying
means he ain't on the
don't,
list.
don't stray away from the question.
He ain't on the list.
You ain't on the list? Well, give us your top.
Give us your top 3.
Yeah, give us your top 3. You got me on pause. Who's calling?
Hold on. My top 3 receivers right now.
And
Yeah. Or all overall, all time.
all time.
All time.
Oh shit, I don't even know. I can't think right now.
Oh man, he in that game.
No,
you
you
can
in
tell.
that
He
game.
in that
Definitely playing
game.
FIFA for
Look
sure.
at it.
In that game.
on
Focus.
FIFA for
Look
sure.
at you. We'll holler at you, dog.
All right, man. We'll holler at you. Go.
He in that game.
He
So
be on the
you a
FIFA.
gamer,
Yeah.
right? You a video gamer, right? How many hours a week you giving to that game?
A week,
Yeah,
24 hours in a day. I'm on at least 6 hours a day.
There it is. All of what Madden.
Yeah, I play everything. I'm Madden, 2K, Fortnite, Call of Duty.
What's your internet name on the somebody wanna
Agent
play with
Slay, Agent_Slay.
you? There it is. Y'all want
And
to play
Slay
Keenan
is
Allen?
S13Y.
Y'all want to play Keenan Allen? Some Madden, some Call of Duty, or what is the other one?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. There it is. Y'all get online. There it is. Get your popcorn ready with your boy Keenan Allen. Holla.
Yep.
Yeah.
sir.
Subscribe on the Himalaya app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, sir.
Be sure to swipe up and share because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, we want to thank our man Keenan Allen for coming out, man. We appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Good
Yes,
luck.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Go get that money, baby.
Will do.
Already.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. money.
Exactly. NFLPA, guaranteed money.
Yeah, get your mind right.
Everything else should be secondary.
And back here on Get Your Popcorn Ready podcast with your host, Hatch, and my boy.
T.O. right here. We got this, 3 and out segment coming up.
3 and Out segment regarding your boy Keenan Allen.
So tell us what the 3 and out segment for the people that are just tuning in. Some of you guys may be regulars, but we might have some new.
We got some new news out there.
We got some new newness. We got some new people
yeah.
tuning in to the podcast, so they might not know what the 3 and out segment is. So just kind of give them a little.
So when we do our 3 and Out segment, it's we pick 3 topics that we were kind of moved by from our guests. Like I said, something we really want to get into depth with regarding our guests. I know one of them today was, for me, regarding Keenan Allen was his new businesses, right? Infinity dealership and a BMW. Dealership. And again, we're always on the show talking about how athletes and entertainers like to cross over, and they're doing other things. They're regular people. You see them in this one light, but they're regular people doing other things. And we love for athletes to be doing more than just being an athlete. Right. And again, to have two car dealerships, at this younger age, it's very impressive.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Definitely tells you kind of where today's athlete is.
Mm-hmm.
You think about guys that are being a little bit more business minded, having a lot of business acumen, and then you've seen that especially NBA, a lot of the tech companies these guys are involving themselves with, even some actors, some entertainers. And you think of what Ashton Kutcher has done. What Steph Curry is doing with some of his off the field business. But I think for me, what was interesting about him is his interest in music.
Yeah, that was another one. Yeah, that was another one.
And I didn't know. Like I said, I thought it was just kind of like maybe behind the scenes, like he's an actual artist.
And he's singing. He's not rapping. Like I said, we done seen a lot of the football guys with the tougher mentality. Yo, I'm a rapper, son.
Like
AB?
You know what
I'm saying? AB and Le'Veon Bell, put some stuff out there.
They should do a duet or something together.
What would it be called?
Dumb and Dumber?
The remix. The remix.
Right. I honestly, I don't know.
We know that's your boy. It's all jokes on here on Get Your Popcorn Ready podcast. We just messing around.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've heard AB spit some bars a little bit. I know he was on the Breakfast Club and they asked him to put some bars together.
Did he do anything?
He could barely put 2 or 3 bars together.
All right.
And then he kind of shied away. They asked him to freestyle. That's what it was.
We asked Ken to freestyle too. Artists ain't gonna do that.
But AB, he started out. He just didn't go.
He didn't commit. He didn't commit to it.
Yeah. He wasn't long with it. Like he started out good. Like it started nice. Yeah. But then he kind of just let off the gas a little bit. But he started out. It was fresh. The first
all right.
few bars or so.
I'm gonna check you out, AB. When you come on the show, you better have your bars ready, AB, because we go put it to a test for sure.
So that's number 2. Yeah,
that's number 2.
Being a musician, being an artist.
And again, I think I don't know if it's going to be the first time, but I'm going to check my facts. But if he's on his third, he just made 3 Pro Bowls in a row. If he makes 4 Pro Bowls like this coming year, 2020, makes another Pro Bowl, and going into your free agent year, I think that's going to be the first receiver to ever be doing that.
Oh, really?
To go 4 Pro Bowls in a row and go into your free agency year. So, again, I think it's very impressive to make 3, as you know, again, with the longevity and him being healthy. But to make 4, like I said, I think he's going to do it. But then also hit free agency, then he about to break the bank.
Yeah. Make 3 and then 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
How many did you make? Oh, my bad. That's a source.
You didn't make 4 neither. You didn't make 4 in a row.
I
But you wait though. Don't eat popcorn now.
But I made 6 though.
You made 6 total.
6. Yeah, I took that Hawaii trip, baby. Free.
Yeah, I went to Hawaii twice. I went with Larry Fitzgerald. I watched
his bags.
Pretty much, yeah. I had his backpack.
Man, that's terrible, dog. You don't be carrying people's bags and stuff?
No one carrying no bags, chump. Man, forget y'all.
But it was nice over there. It was a good time.
Hey, Hawaii, man. But they don't even have the Pro Bowl in Hawaii no more.
I know. Honolulu, baby. We was at the Ihilani Resort, baby.
You weren't doing nothing.
No, I was enjoying that sunshine, boy. I was getting blacker, boy. I needed a tan.
Hey, there you have it on Get Your Popcorn Podcast. Subscribe on the Himalaya app or wherever you get your podcast. Yeet.
Yep.